I was in Chicago attending a meeting with my wife's brother, and we caught a flight from Chicago to Washington. I don't think we got there quite at 7 o'clock. I don't think it was that early. But when we got there early in the morning, there was nobody around. And we were already uneasy about how we had never tried this kind of march before. This was the first interracial, international, nationwide demonstration that we tried. And we didn't really know how it would come out. And I was a little worried that morning. We said, gee whiz, where is everybody? But by 11 o'clock, the place was jumping. And people were coming by every means necessary and from every direction. And they filled that city. It was a joyful experience. It was a joyful day. And I even came down from the platform and sat in the audience in front of Martin to get a better view and perspective on what was happening. And it was a tremendous experience, nothing like it in our history. Nothing before, nothing during, and nothing since has impacted us as the 63 March did. Well, most of my recollection is Dr. King. He was our leader, and he not only led the march, but he made the main speech and spoke about I had a dream. And he made that speech. It was a grand speech, a grand expression of our heart and of our mind and our commitment to the movement. It touched everybody. It's one of the greatest speeches ever recorded. I doubt we'll have another speech like that one because no other speech will get played that much. When that was put in everybody's living room across the country, we were the happiest fellows you've ever seen because this was the first real impact that the movement had had on the nation as a whole. And it was like castor oil. It was medicine that cleansed the soul, cleansed the body. And people took it and were purged of all their doubts and fears because of that I had a dream speech. The march itself has not lost its flavor, not lost its power, although we've heard the speech so many times. Well, we're halfway where we ought to be. I think I'm glad the Supreme Court made its ruling because it indicates how far we've come and yet how far we've got to go. The struggle for voting rights is just as important, vital, and frightening today as it was in 1965 when we got the voting rights passed, and in 1963 when we had the March on Washington. We've come a long, long way, but we've still got a long, long way to go. This question has been raised of whether or not Barack Obama's election means we've solved all the problems. We solved that one problem of the presidency, but there are many more all the way down that we have not solved.